Glory of Team Rocket has finally been released, so today we are revealing the top 10 most expensive cards from the most anticipated set of the year. I'm going to give you guys my predictions for the price of these cards for their English counterparts, as well as my overall thoughts on the set. Is this set worth the hype and the price tag that is shown so far? Will the Mewtwo be a $1,000 card at the release of Destined Rivals? I'm going to answer all of that and more in today's video, but before we can talk about prices for Destined Rivals, I'm going to show you guys how you can get product for Destined Rivals, and that's by using the sponsor of today's video, PokeNotify. This exclusive Discord community alerts you when Pokemon restocks and drops occur by monitoring hundreds of sites 24/7 all across the globe. And today you can join the Discord for free for a 3-day trial and get 25% off of your first month by using the code FACTORY25 at checkout. Stop going in solo against the bots and the scalpers. Take advantage of this great tool and save you a ton of money and avoid the frustration. All links needed is in the description below. At number 10, we have Team Rocket's Giovanni Full Art, and this thing is coming in at $22.70. Obviously, we don't have any more data on this as the set just literally came out yesterday. So this is the Giovanni Full Art. I mean, honestly, it looks fine for a full art. I don't think this thing's going to carry much weight in the English set. Maybe it does. Maybe it surprises us, but obviously with Japanese, you know, you can only get like one SAR. Sometimes you can get a good box that will have two, but for the most part, you're gonna get one, and I would say that this is one that people are looking for and probably not pulling as many because there's quite a bit of full arts in this set. I think the Rocket 2250, it's hard to judge the Japanese values, but as far as the English goes, I don't think this one's gonna carry a lot of weight, just because you gotta remember we're gonna have the heat wave side of things too. So I think this one could be like a $10, you know, 7, 8, somewhere in that range, but nothing crazy for this one. At number 9, we had the Team Rocket's Moltres EX Full Art, and this bad boy is coming in at $22.97. So this one actually did have a starting price of $29.97. So it's fell quite a bit. You know, it's crazy. I'm curious if we're gonna see like how we did in Journey Together, where like the Lily's Clefairy Full Art was like $120 at release. I don't know if this one's gonna be like that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Moltres has a lot of buzz around. A lot of people are looking, especially we're going to see the SAR here in a few. Moltres has a lot of buzz around it, so we could see this thing at crazy prices at release, but I think this thing is going to be around what the Lily's Clefairy is right now for sure. At number 8, we have the Team Rocket Meowth's Art Rare, and this thing actually has quite a bit of a track record too. That's interesting. So this thing's coming in at $25.34, but it started at $55, so that's very interesting there. And that was March 22nd. It's had a data point that long. That's pretty crazy. So this card, I know when this card first came out, a lot of people was like, Giovanni looks too cartoonish. I don't mind it. I really like this card. Honestly, I feel like this should have been the ETB promo. Just part of me just thinks that this would have been a perfect ETB promo. Obviously, I believe it's the Wobbuffet, which it's okay. It's not bad, but this one, I think, would have fit the theme a lot better, in my opinion. But, you know, this is another one where, honestly, I mean, this is probably where the price is going to fall around in the English. It's probably going to be higher at release because, you know, everybody's going to be going crazy over this. But I think this is about where the price will be for English, honestly. I think people's going to be looking for this card, definitely wanting to get it graded. And, you know, it's going to be a interesting tug of war because, you know, all the chatter online, a lot of people are like, yeah, this set's mid. A lot of people are like, no, this set's great. So it's going to be interesting. Cards like this is what I'm curious to see, like how people actually generally react when the set comes out. So, you know, people are saying this stuff, but are they really going to be doing other things with this card? So I'm really interested. This is one of the cards I got my eyes on. I really want to see what this card performs like once the English set comes out. At number 7, we had the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Full Art, and this bad boy is coming in at $45, but it dropped. It was setting all the way at $100. So honestly, this thing at $100 is not surprising at release, just because, like I said, it's not like buying a booster box of Destined Rivals in English, because you could have 2, 3 full arts. It's unlikely, but at least 2. So the price is not going to be as high, I don't think. But, you know, for the Japanese, it doesn't surprise me. $45 is not a bad price for this card. I feel like this could have been an ETB promo. I know they do like IRs, but they could have done something special for this and made this the ETB promo, because this is perfect for the ETB promo with the red and everything. It looks fantastic, honestly. I mean, it looks really nice. I love this full art. This is by far my favorite full art that has come out with the trainers. It might even be my favorite full art overall in the Scarlet and Violet era, honestly. This thing is fire. As far as English goes, man, This could be like, you remember when Surging Sparks came out and the full art Pikachu was crazy? Like the terrestrialized one? This could be that level crazy at first. But honestly, it's sitting at $45 now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's around a $25 to $20 card, just because people's going to be really looking for this. People's going to be really hunting this. This is going to be people are going to want to grade this card, right? So people's going to be hunting this in PSA 10s. They're going to be willing to pay higher prices for gem mint copies. So you could see this card about a $20, $25 card. Honestly, this could end up being the most expensive full art Pokemon card in the Scarlet and Violet era. At number 6, we have the Team Rocket's Ariana Special Art Rare, and she's coming in at $71.97. Now this one surprised me, and it started out at $75, so it hasn't had much of a drop. It looks big, but it hasn't dropped a lot. So this one actually surprised me. Obviously, this is gonna be an SIR in English, and I can't believe this thing's $70 in Japanese. Now, I don't know if that's just the result of inflated prices because the set just came out, or is this a Perrin Carmine level situation? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a $60 card, honestly. You know, like I said, do we have a Perrin Carmine situation where this is a $70, $80 card? It's on the table, honestly. I don't know if everybody's going to be looking for this card because there's so many SIRs in this set, but I mean, this thing's probably going to be over 50, chat, for sure. I think it's going to be over 50. Before we get to the number 5 card, I want to show you guys something we have put together with our new partners here on the channel. I give you the Poke Factory Dragon Scale Instant Pack over at Drip Shop Live. Drip's Instant Packs are digital mystery packs full of insane pulls and products. Our Dragon Scale pack is catered to be for all of us Rayquaza lovers out there, with the biggest pull coming from our pack being a PSA 10 Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies. But besides the pulls, Drip does a really good job of being completely transparent with you guys, providing you the odds for everything that you can pull, like the Surging Sparks booster box or even a prismatic ETB. They also give you the floor price of the lowest possible thing you could get, as well as the highest and the average. But in my opinion, the best perk of the instant packs is the buyback program. Drip will actually buy back whatever you pull at 80% of the listed price, which is why you will see an inflated price for the pricing of the product listed to ensure that you guys are getting close to market for your pack. If you guys are interested and you want to know more about this product, just go ahead and go down to the description. I have links for all of the stuff to Drip and the Poke Factory Dragon Scale pack. Let's get back to revealing the top 10. At number 5, we have the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Gold, and the Gold Mewtwo is coming in at $78. So this is the first one we've had, chat, that raised instead of dropping. It was only at $76, so it hasn't went up like crazy, but it's actually went up, which is honestly not surprising because golds are pretty hard to pull in English and Japanese. So I actually think this one is going to perform very well. This is going to be, in my opinion, this is a gold Pikachu type situation, whether it's prismatic or Surging Sparks. I think honestly probably more towards this prismatic Pikachu, because this thing I think is going to be kind of difficult to pull, because you know, if it's, I would say pull rates are going to stay the same, right? Where you're going to have a case, you got usually in a case is 2 booster boxes with an SIR, 2 booster boxes with nothing, and then 2 booster boxes with a gold. It's usually how these cases have been breaking down for these sets. It really could be pretty difficult to pull this one, and golds are just generally hard to pull in the Scarlet and Violet era anyway. So I think once we level out, it just depends, man. It depends on how much they print this thing, if it's gonna ride. I think this thing could be around 30 to 40, but we'll have to wait and see how hard it is to really pull this and how much traction is behind this card. This is another one people's going to want to grade though. At number 4, we have the Team Rocket's Nidoking Special Art Rare, and then Nidoking is coming in at $95. So this is one that did drop. Let's see how much it dropped. It was at 98, so it hasn't dropped much at all. I know a lot of people kind of bashing the Mewtwo. They love the Moltres. This is my favorite card from Team Rocket, from Gloria Team Rocket. This is my favorite card. I love this card. I'm not like a huge Nidoking fan or anything. I've always, you know, liked the Pokemon obviously, but I love this card. It is fantastic. This reminds me of the Melodic from Surging Sparks. I know I keep going back to Surging Sparks because I think that what we've seen with Journey Together, I do not think we're going to see that with this. I think it's good. This release is going to be more like the Surging release, but I think it's going to be even crazier because Surging didn't start popping off till after it released. Obviously, Destiny was already popping off. This thing here, I do feel like it's a Melodic type, you know, card. I wouldn't be surprised, chat, if this is a $150 card. I really wouldn't. At release, I mean, at release, there is no telling what this thing could be, and we're gonna have to wait and, you know, till we get a little bit closer to start gauging the interest on these cards. But I think $150 card for sure. I think 150 is not out of the realm of possibility whatsoever. At number 3, we have the Team Rocket's Crobat EX Special Art Rare. And this thing's coming in at $113 and we don't have any data on it. So it's just $113 right now. This one seems to be the fan favorite. I think I've seen more people say they like this card than any other one. Like this is kind of like the low-key sleeper card. Like I said, the Nidoking was the Melodic. You kind of say this one's kind of the... what would you say? The Hydreigon maybe of Surging? I don't know. Maybe not that. Maybe because I think this is going to be worth more than the Hydreigon. I mean, people really love this card. It is a really nice card with all the different Crobats. I mean, look, how many Crobats is in there? Golbats, Zubats, and you got the little Rocket Girl chilling right there. I mean, this card, the Nidoking sitting at 150. I think this could be a $150 card too, for sure. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Maybe you have 2 Melodics on your hands, honestly. At number 2, we have the Team Rocket's Moltres EX Special Art Rare. This thing, oh, okay, so this is the second one that has dropped and went back up. So this thing is sitting at $195, chat. That is wild. It started at $179 and then it fell to $176. So it didn't have it. Rose to the upside a lot. It didn't drop a lot. Honestly, this is the first time I've really had like a high resolution of it. This thing is sick, bro. If this thing's sitting at 200 right now in Jap, I mean, this is a $300 card. I think this is gonna be $300 in English for sure. Man, this sucks because I don't know if I really want to say this, but this thing, it could definitely pass the Greninja too, bro. I don't know what the Greninja's sitting at right now. I think the Greninja started creeping. Well, prices have been dropping, so maybe not. I don't look at prices of cards until I do these videos, so you kind of get my genuine reaction. So I really don't know what the frog's been doing here. This is one of the better SIRs in the entire era. This is one of the best SIRs in the entire era. I know I said the Nidoking's my personal favorite, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna play this down. I think this is a better card than the Nidoking. I just like, for whatever reason, the Nidoking just resonates better with me. This is one of the best cards in the entire era. I mean, this thing is sick. And at number 1, we all knew it was going to be the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Special Art Rare. So the Mewtwo is coming in at, oh my God, $493. Is that real? Is people's trying to get it great? In Japanese, it's that high? Oh my God, dude. I mean, this is the Umbreon level prices here. Umbreon from Prismatic. Oh my God, we're cooked, chat. I mean, that's literally like what the Umbreon looked like from Terrestrial Festival. This card, I know this card's getting a lot of hate. I like it. I like this card. I think it was a little, I think they could have done a better artwork. I think a lot of people would say that, but this thing is fire. And for it to be sitting at pretty much $500, I know it's at the start, but like I said, this is Prismatic or Terrestrial Festival Umbreon level stuff. Are we gonna see the Mewtwo come out at $1,000? I think we are. I think this Mewtwo is gonna be a $1,000 card at release of Destined Rivals. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a $1,000 card. If we're at 500, I'm not saying it won't just drop like a rock. I think it's gonna be incredibly hard to pull because there's gonna be so many SIRs in Destined Rivals once you put everything together. There's so many. I think a lot of people saying the Gloria Team Rocket is mid. I don't think a lot of people saying Destined Rivals is mid. Because once you put these two together, like I think Heatwave's better than this. I think I like Heatwave more than this set. But once you put those two together, you got a crazy set. Do not sleep on this set. This set is going to be bonkers. Honestly, I hope people just don't buy it and they're like, oh, this set sucks. And then, you know, everybody else can just buy everything. But this thing, I think we're gonna have a $1,000 card. I 100% we're gonna have a $1,000 card. Let's see, the Mewtwo, the Ho-Ho, the Garchomp, the Moltres. You're probably gonna have 4 cards 300 plus, and not just release day. Like you're probably gonna have 4 cards in this set $300 plus. Now, if you just do the math there, if you have 4 cards in a set that's worth $300 plus, you're not getting a $160 booster box. Does that make sense? Like the cards in the box can't be double the box. Like this box is going to be on the market, of course. You're gonna be able to find MSRP, but I'm saying the market price for this box is going to be $300 like it is now. Like I think that's legit market price. Now you can say market price is a Fugazi, whatever. However you feel about that. I'm just saying this set is going to be nuts. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Remember, guys, make sure you check out PokeNotify. All the links will be down in the description below. Friendly reminder too, guys, we do have the Poke Factory Dragon Scale instant packs over on Drip. Make sure you check that thing out, man. It is a really cool concept. I really like it, and I think you guys will enjoy it. We are slowly going to start streaming on Fridays on Drip. We're going to be doing Japanese openings and other card games on Drip on Fridays. And then Saturday, of course, will be our regular DGens with our Discord, which I highly recommend you join. Now we're playing Call of Duty in Discord. It's a good time. The DGens can come in, talk a little smack. You know, we get some gameplay. It's fun. It's a good time. Anytime I drop high class English sets, they disappear within the Discord. They never make it to stream. So if you want a chance at some of these packs, I know it's still, some of the stuff is still kind of hard to get. Hopefully we're getting back to normal chat, but until then, hopefully you guys can get into Discord and get some packs at a decent price. So look, I appreciate everything. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. PokeFactory out. Peace.